Recording. I wasn't watching these guys close enough, but within a couple of hours, the first row has been pulled apart, and now they have the squirrel between the second and the third row. It looks like if it warms up tomorrow, I'll have to come out and move what they've already got tore up. Move it into the garage, I guess. I don't want them climbing up there, but if I can, because what happens is they'll get their freaking dew claws tore up. And then that means a trip to the vet. There's one piece. There's the last piece that just came out with storm. Yeah, let's see if we can find a place. Not the best, because the sun is on that side of the house. Look at me. Here we are. I was hoping not to use that or drag it into the house. The guy can hear me. What we're looking at is storm. And ice is on the other side. But I'm pretty sure, oh, there goes a piece of wood right there. He's pretty good at pulling that apart, I'll tell you that. It's like a jigsaw puzzle in reverse. That took me over a month to pile all that crap in there with wagon load after wagon load of in the John Deere tractor. Just throw the wood in the back of the tractor, drive it through the gate over there, and then pile it up. Oh, here we go. He's going to get the big... We don't know if there's a squirrel in there or not for sure, but I think they're pretty safe to say there probably is. Now if I could train them to come from the garage into the house with pieces of wood. Oh, there goes my tarp. Oh, my tarp is done. You bugger. I'll have to cut that off next. Oh well. Good God. You see, my tarp is finished now, eh? What? He's ripping my tarp all to shreds now. Oh well, keeps them busy. Ah, frig. That's the 2-year-old. That's Ice. He's a little different. I had that wood stacked up there so that they couldn't get in there because they couldn't reach it. So what's he do? He pulls it out from about 3/4 of the way down to about where he is there. And then finally it just collapsed on itself, and then poof, out she went. They've managed to get one Sammy. Sammy's the squirrel, if you don't know. They've got one of them already. I didn't know what they had. I thought they had like a real rat there, but that was just because the tail was wet and it was all mouthed up. It was kind of gray looking, but it was not a gray squirrel. It's a red one. And they kind of mouth it up and crush all the bones in it, so it was kind of like one of those big smoky sausages. But they'll be at this here for a while. That's, I don't know, maybe 3 toboggan loads worth of wood on the ground already. And I'm going to have to get in there. See if I can get rid of that first row. Ah, frig. Well, I got lots of room in the garage for it. I was going to use this for next winter, let it dry out one more year. Yeah, I had to go to the city today, so I was kind of pondering about how am I going to make another video. Well, I guess they solved that problem for me. They must be trying to fish out another log. He comes in and his front chest has got little tiny pieces of wood on it from him chewing it out. I'm going to have to come up with some kind of a alternate plan to my woodpile here. I did want to replace it, and I was looking at one of those little 20-foot containers to put out there with doors on either end, and then just drill it out on the walls so that we could get some air circulation in there. But we'll see. They think they want a pretty penny. They want like $4,000 for one of those things. So what I'll do is I'll figure out how much it would cost me to build one about that size in comparison to buying a shipping container. Shipping container going to have to go up on blocks high enough. Oh, don't rip that apart. Oh, that's done. Oh well. That tarp that he's ripping apart there was a cover for a pickup truck. And I got the bright idea of tying it up there to keep the weather from, he's on the northeast side of, or the north side of the woodshed, to keep all the snow from blowing in over the top of it. Oh well. Sometimes plans just don't work out. But I'll clean that all up and we'll see what's going on from here the next time. There. I'll just take my knife out tomorrow and I'll cut that off. If I can't reach it with the drill, I'll just cut the tarp off and throw it out in the garbage before I have to pick it up for the rest of the summer. I might as well get it while I can. Boy, I sure wouldn't want to be a squirrel in there. We're looking at going over the hill here, at the bottom of the hill from, there's an old barn and an old house down there. And we're looking at maybe taking some siding off of it. And so I can side this thing in a little bit to keep the weather off the wood. But I'm going to have to come up with something else just to keep the dogs off the wood too. Oh well. Rather have some happy dogs than having the dogs in the house bored trying to rip that apart. I guess I should be grateful as well, because these buggers could make a short work of a couch with the way they tore that tarp apart. And sometimes when I go out there, Storm, the one that's chewing on that piece of wood now, if he takes possession of it, you don't get it back unless you give him a fillet or something, because it's his. Once he decides it's his, it's his. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. He's going to keep it. I'll just give them another couple of minutes and see what they're going to do next. So I got three, there must be close to a cord of wood right there. That's about 4 feet by 7 by 5. Oh, there goes the frickin' tarp again. Oh, there goes a big piece. I had a board with all those that rope there tied to keep the thing from flapping. He just chews it right in half. It took him seconds to chew through that. Of course, these boys, it only takes them a minute to eat a turkey neck or turkey feet or chicken necks or chicken feet. And I went to town to get him some turkey necks today. But it's family day in New Brunswick, and everything was closed except for Dairy Queen. Boy, that's pretty good. Demolition experts. Ice has got some dirty ears, or infected ear, and he had to get at the top of his backside shaved off after he got a hot spot there from when we had an ice storm about a week or so ago. And he started getting an irritation, so to keep him from chewing away on that, we had to get some salve on it and get him off, like to the vet. And it's clearing out now, but he's got a bald spot where we had to get it shaved so we could get some ointment on it. I love these guys. Ice and Storm. Of course, I was up at 3:30 this morning to let one of them out. And they decided to bark up a storm there for an hour before they came back in, like go back to bed. Oh well. You guys enjoy your day, and to the rest of you out there in New Brunswick, happy Family Day. And tonight's supposed to be minus 18 Celsius, which is going to be colder than hell. And tomorrow's supposed to be minus 2. And snow. Oh well. Toodaloo. And if you like the video, please click the like button. The little bell is a notification, so whenever I post, if you click that, you'll get a notice that I've uploaded something. And please comment. I enjoy reading all your comments, and I'll answer as many as I can. You have a great day.